Good evening and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of Cricket Captain with Kent. So it's been a pretty bad start. It's been a pretty bad start to the season, to the career mode, to everything, whatever you want to, however you want to describe it, whichever way you slice it. But last time out, we had a better game. We had a much better game. It was against Worcestershire, where we didn't bowl well, but then we batted pretty well. And then, again, we didn't really bowl well. We did take some wickets, but it wasn't great. And then we decided to try and go for it. And then, okay, look, we had to rescue a draw at the end because we lost a couple of wickets in quick fashion here. You can see that. But we did go for it. We tried our best. We kept ourselves kind of in the chase for as long as we possibly could. It just, unfortunately, didn't come good at the end of it, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. We've got to just try and keep going. So, the pitch is good. What kind of changes do we think we need to make? I think Quinn comes in for Garrett. Even though Garrett's form is pretty good, I think Kadri maybe comes in as well for Parkinson. Gilchrist has got a pretty good average from that one game he's played. Maybe Gilchrist comes in for Wes Agar. Unfortunately, I think Sam Billings needs to come in for Finch because Finch dropped a lot of catches and it really does damage, well, you know, your chances. Okay, let's give Everson another opportunity over Leaning. And I think... Actually, you know what? Everson goes for Stewart and then Leaning stays in. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Compton is going to be captain. That's okay. Look at that. Swanepoel is just like an absolute mainstay. Leaning, Compton, about Drummond. Even Crawley missed one game. Okay, we're going to bowl. We're going to have to try and take wickets. So, last time out, like we said, we went for a new approach. We tried to really take as many wickets as we possibly could. And it didn't really work. We weren't really taking wickets. Oh! I've just brought Billings. I've just put him back in the side. Why does this game hate me? Okay, fine. We get Lammonby, but I think it was Renshaw who was dropped. It was. So both openers have... Oh. This game knows how to test me. It really does. This is a great start from us. They are one run and over, and they are one wicket down. This is a top start. Okay, Quinn, let's give it a break. Let's go to Swanepoel. Okay, good. Gilchrist, we'll give it a break. Go to Everson, and this is... Oh, that's gone for 4. Recover. Next over Everson. He does. It's in the air, but it won't quite reach, and it will be stopped. Swanepoel again. Good. Good. Okay, we are not conceding runs right now, which is really good. So 1 over of spin, just to throw something at them. It's in the air. We must have a deep square. It goes for 4. Okay, never mind. Everson again goes for 4. Let's go back to Swanepoel. And then let's go back to Quinn. Okay, now in this period here, I think it's not a bad idea to try and go a little bit defensive and just Try not to concede any runs for a little bit. And, I mean, that's brilliant. That takes another wicket, which means we can actually go a little bit aggressive on Jos3h. And Billings takes the catch this time with a 14-ball duck. That is something else. No way are we going to get Banton. Oh, my word. That's how you do that. We've got him 56 for 4. Yes. Here we go. No way. Oh, that would have been something. Okay, Swanepoel has taken 2 wickets. He's on a hat-trick. Let's watch it. We've got to watch it. Oh, it's just blocked, and that's fine. Okay, fine. We've got him 57. 57 for 4. Let's finish up the over, Swanepoel, and now Quinn. And now you take a break. You have bowled incredibly well. 1 over of spin. Let's go. It goes for runs, so it's clearly not the time for spin yet. 1 more over. We've got him 82 for 4. We've got a bowling point already. This is good. This is what we're after. Can we keep it going after the break? So, Renshaw's batting well, just kind of surviving out there when people are falling around him. If we get him, then maybe this innings does end pretty sharpish. Let's go to Gilchrist. Edged, taken. That's Goldsworthy. It's not Renshaw, but it is Goldsworthy. Gregory starts with a boundary. That's okay. I think I've got to bowl Swanepoel because he was taking wickets. Okay, they are getting a little bit comfortable here, so let's just drag it back and set a specific field. We're going to target the offside with both of them. Going to try and calm it down. They are hitting some boundaries here. Okay, let's go to the leg side then and see if that works a bit better. It's not really doing it right now. An over of Kadri. Okay, only goes for 2. And then gets absolutely sent. Kadri is not having a good time out here. Renshaw is batting very well. Let's change that length back. No edge. Dang it. Oh, and the inside edge goes. Of course it does. They're 2-3-6 for 5 now. And it's just Gregory and Renshaw. That's all they've got. We can't get them out. I'm trying to get them out. Let's go back to slightly more aggressive. A play and miss followed by 2 boundaries because of course it is. Okay. We go the other way. It's been T. We go the other way. We go aggressive. We go at them and see if they can deal with it. Looks like they can for now. Yeah, looks like they can indeed. There we go. Oh, it's been dropped because that's what we needed. Come on, Gilchrist. Make up for it. There we go. Gregory's gone for 99. Unlucky fella, but I don't really care. Okay, that's a good over from Kadri. And we're going to go to Quinn. We're going to keep it aggressive because we've got to try and get wickets on no balls. No, not that. We've got to try and get Renshaw. Oh, they're just getting away with everything. Yeah, we'll take the new ball. Finally. Should have been out on what, 0? First over? Should have been gone? Oh my goodness. This game, it knows, it really does know how to get on my nerves. You can't be dropping that. Go on, Everson. Brilliant. Okay. 2 to get. Craig Overton is out there. Kadri's like kind of slowly bringing his economy rate down. I'm only ever throwing the spin at them kind of periodically. Nasty done, Everson. Okay. Everson's got 3 for. Nice. Kadri, I mean, it has brought it down. You can see that. He has brought it down. And it would be nice if he could take a wicket. He cannot. Okay, Everson, let's take a break. Let's go back to Quinn. Kadri, you can carry on. No. Trying to rescue those figures, eh? Not doing it. Svanapol, wrap this up. Pace bowlers, wrap this up. There we go. Good. Only letting the number 9 and the number 10 get 39 and the number 11 get 18. It's not great. Should have had him out for 370. Oh, our bowling is, I don't know, that inning started very, very well. We had him 56 for 4, and then Renshaw, who should have been gone. Oh, frustrating, really frustrating. Okay, carry on. Miyeye and Crawley, it's a big total to try and battle against. Let's see what we can do. Try and bat well and just make this game something. You know, we've only got to bowl them out cheaply once, and maybe that'll be the next innings. What on Miyeye? Lovely stuff. It's going to be the same deal as last couple innings, where when they get to the S or past the S, maybe to the first T, like Crawley has, they go to 3, and then when they get to the L, we can say they go to 1 yellow, or maybe to the end of the D on the settled bar. Like that. Like that. And they're going along at more or less the exact same pace here, which is absolutely fine. And that's 50 up for the team, which is great stuff. Now, there's only 20 minutes left in the session, so I don't think I want to change the aggression levels any further. I just want to get to the end of the session without losing. And that's exactly what they've done. Very, very nice. 59 for 0 without loss. 59 without loss. Very, very good stuff. Maybe our batting is coming a little bit good, a little bit better. Going to calm them down back to 3 greens until they are fully set. Then they will start moving up the gears again. Good shot from Crawley. They've got Jack Leach bowling now, a top bowler. We know that, and he's got Miyeye for 29. But Crawley is still there and is going well. He is now fully set, so he gets 1 yellow back. See if he can make it to 50. That's a good shot. That puts him to 49. And at the other end, Bell Drummond has just got to try and play the exact same innings, basically. Just keep it calm and play the same innings. Well done, Zach Crawley. He makes 50. That's good. That's what we've been after. He didn't have a great time of it in these innings, you can see. But when he does bat well, he gets a pretty decent score. It's like if he gets past 20, he will get 50. And if he gets past, 70, he's probably going to get a big old score. It's very Zach Crawley of him. Nicely done. Lovely shot. That's 97 for 1. Let's get that 100 up. He does with a lovely step forward and a drive. Goes out through point or third man, really. And that sends him to 60. And I'm going to give him 2 yellows now. And Bell Drummond goes to 3 greens. We're trying to play a bit more aggressive. Not outrageously aggressive, because I think it's going to lead to wickets if we do that. But just a bit more. Oh, Edgin gets away with it. Moves to 70. Okay, he'll get 3 yellows. When. Never mind, he's gone. And Bell Drummond whips out the reverse, and that's what we needed when we just lost a wicket last over. That's what we needed. We needed the reverse sweep against one of the best spinners in the game in England. Like, what the heck is that? Okay, a lovely period of time here of autoplay where I really like when that happens, where there's no highlights, because it means that your players aren't doing stupid stuff like that. Good shot, Billings. 162 for 4. Well, look, Renshaw and Gregory rescued it for them. Maybe Billings, Leaning, Everson, Swanepoel, maybe they can do it for us and get us to 350 or so. That's what we've got to try and get to make this game any form of competitive. We can't get bowled out for 250 or, 300 or something like that. Billings gets away with that one. He moves to 25. Jack Leaning is on 18 and is looking a bit more settled. That's good. 178 for 4 is where we're at, and that's inside edge from Billings. He's gone. That one isn't so much of a silly shot, he's just playing a regular shot, but he's inside edged it. It happens. But I would argue that against Leach, you don't really want to be reaching outside off for a big old swing like Compton did. Or going for the reverse sweep either. I don't think that's the best idea. Okay, Leaning, you could probably go up a little bit to 1 yellow. Just fight a bit of fire with fire. Try and fight back a tad. And Everson puts that one to the fence. 1 bounce. Lovely stuff. The lead is almost at 200. We've almost cut it down. In fact, we have now. It's 200. 150 is, of course, the follow-on number. And we are pretty dang close now to our first batting point. It would be nice to get 1, but we have batted very slowly again. Because no one's really been able to take off. When I was about to let Crawley take off, he got out. Oh, okay, I'm really not happy with the reverse coming out, but he survived. And that's a good shot from Leaning. Okay, good stuff. 1 yellow for each of them. Leaning makes 50 very nicely. Everson goes more aggressive, instantly gets out. That's what I despise about this game, is because going aggressive doesn't suddenly mean you play every ball for 6. It means that you're trying to find more scoring opportunities. No comment. No comment on that either. Okay, so Leaning has now got to kind of farm the strike and get us to that follow-on spot. 6 runs, 3 runs. There we go. No follow-on. Good. Not out. And he's got to try and protect the other end. Yeah. At least they can't make us follow on. What are they doing? Don't play aggressively. Just keep yourself there so that Leaning can score the runs. And they're like, you know what? I'll try and swing this one for the frickin' fences. What are you doing? Just shut up and do your job. It's not out. Good stuff. Let's just see how many Jack Leaning can get. If we can get to 300, I'll be happy. If we can get any more than that, I'll be thinking of it as a bonus. If we can get the lead down to, let's say, 100, you can do something with that. It's not ideal, but you can do something with it. We have not moved off of 295 until that shot. Great shot, Leaning. Lovely shot. He moves to 95. 99. Oh, boys, we'll have it. We'll have it. 100 up for Jack Leaning. What a performance. Raise the bat. Lovely stuff, lad. And let's just keep going. Matt Quinn is doing an ace job of surviving. Unlike these two. And that is lunch on day 3. Wow, we made it to lunch. Good, good. Probably would make sense now if Quinn got out, which he does, because it always does that. It always does that. Okay. Essex have already won? What the hell? That is outrageous. 185 all out. Bosch getting wickets. Sam Cook getting wickets. And then the same again. 8. What the? 11 wickets in a losing game? You'd be fuming. You'd be absolutely screaming at your freaking your teammates for not batting well. What the heck is that? Okay. It's day 3, session 2. They lead by 98, which is not an outrageous amount, but we can't really let them get all too many more than that. Which means taking your catches. And this time, let's try and get Renshaw properly. See, they're playing more aggressive already because they can. They've got that little buffer. Oh, okay, fine. We're going to go defensive then. If that is what is required of us, that is what we will do to try and get a draw out of this game. In the air, fielder's back. Takes the catch. Renshaw's gone. Lovely stuff. Okay, we've still got to try and attack the new bat. So, probably not the best idea. But it might get wickets. There we go. It does. Kadri's actually bowling a lot better in this second innings. That's out. Okay, we've got him 127 for 4. We would be chasing 225 if the opposition were to declare right now, which of course I do not see happening. If we can get Goldsworthy and Gregory and start getting at the bowlers, there's still an opportunity in this game. Although, you know, albeit not very much of one. No edge. Okay. Kadri, take a break. We're going to go to Svanapol. We're going to have to calm that down because Goldsworthy is now more or less in. Taken. Okay, Abel's gone. Now it's Gregory. Now we've got to try and get Gregory quickly. Because he was the problem in the last game. In the last innings, I mean. Oh my word. Oh, it's a no ball. Okay, cool. Another wicket on a no ball. In the air, fielder gets across, takes the catch. Goldsworthy is gone. Now, can we fricking get Gregory? And, I mean, even then, look, they're just because we're now attacking a little bit more. Gregory now is worth defending. Um, Edge goes down, and then, yeah, look, see, he gets runs. He just gets runs for fun. See you later. 72. Okay, cool. They've declared we need 385 to win. Durham won by 5 runs. That's a freaking corker of a game. It wants me to go defensive straight away. You know what? I'm not doing it. We've got 2 overs to survive. There we go. 12 without loss. 373 to win. That is very doable. That's very gettable. We just can't really afford to lose kind of handfuls of wickets, you know, chunks of wickets. This is very similar to the last game where our bowling is not quite up to standard. We can get ourselves into good positions, but then we let the opposition off the hook. It's exactly what happened in the first innings. And without those little periods of play where we just lose control, these kind of games are getting away from us. Well done, Muyeye. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I love that. Let's get him going a little bit more aggressive. That's fine. Crawley, just keep doing your thing. Never mind. He was not able to. That's a cracking shot. We love that. He moves to 38. 56 for 1. Can we get to maybe 120 for 1 at the end of the session? I think we can if Muyeye keeps playing the way he's playing. Oh, Drummond just slaps that. The flat 6. And the same again. It's 1-2 bounce. Goes for 4. That's all right. Keep your eye on him. There's no way. That is a terrible decision. Yes, it may be hitting the stumps. Definitely impact outside the line. And I'm not going back just in case I'm wrong. Okay, I'm still able to tell Bill Drummond to attack here because I think we're still in with a chance. 284 to win. I wanted us to get to 120 at the end of the session. We still probably can get to that. I just want them to not get out, and that's the thing, is that none of them can get going to play aggressively for a long period of time. You know, none of them are able to get past that period where you're like, oh, now you're fully set and ready to go. I mean, that's a good shot. And that is the 120, but it's 120 for 3, which is not really what we wanted. Yeah, I mean, if all the field are in like that, just go over them. Yeah, fine, just clear them. Easy. We'll take it. That's exactly what we need. 133 for 3. We're still in this. And that's a lovely shot as well. 137 for 3. Ooh, I don't know. That's not out. Oh, what a shot. Compton has absolutely nailed that. We're 145 for 3. 240 to win. It's only doable if we have a very good session here, where even if we score, let's say, 100, and we end... Oh. Cool. Okay, Compton just misses a fully straight one. Just playing completely the wrong line, I guess. I don't know. Billings is going to have to go big if we're going to get anything out of this. Let's go. That's good. Okay. I'm going to keep Jack leaning, just defending. He blatted so well in the last... Okay, good. In the last innings. I'm going to see if we can take the game with Sam Billings. And he looks up for it. He does. He looks like he's willing to take the risk and hopefully find the fence. And he has done that again. That's 50 up. 198 to win. Leaning is just there to defend, and I mean, if he can get the boundary as well, but survive. And Billings is there to hit boundaries. 198 for 4. Make that 202 for 4. 203 because there was a single. Billings will go to 3 yellows. 182 required, 6 wickets in hand. It's exactly like the last game where it's like it could go either way. We lose a chunk of wickets, then Somerset will, smell blood. They'll think they can go for it. They think, we're wounded. They can go for the kill. We don't want that. We want it to go the other way. We want to reach 300 for 4 and then be able to swing with Leaning and Billings in the last session of this game. And they are doing an incredible job right now. They really are. Sam Billings is batting incredibly well. That's a bit scary, but he's okay. He's on 97, and that'll be the 100 up. And that is incredible from Sam Billings. The batting is doing a lot better here today. Slightly more aggressive. 11 minutes to go. Jack Leaning says, yep, have that. Have that. Go and pick that one out of the crowd. Then go and pick that one out of the crowd. 2, 6, 7 for 4. What a partnership these guys are putting in. And that's a cracking shot. That's incredible. And that's T. And you know what? It's just absolutely brilliant. It's 111 required in one session. And of course, Billings is gone because the game, the game doesn't really want you to win. And now Leaning has to be the one to step up. And Everson has to do what Leaning was doing in the last session. So I want Leaning to be fully set. And then he will start moving through the gears. We need less than 100 to win. And we've got lots of time because of that partnership. What was that partnership? Let's just quickly find out. 125. 50, 29, 29, 43, 125. This one's already at 19. But Sam Billings, Jack Leaning, in both innings, Jack Leaning, you're absolutely incredible. We are leaning on Leaning. It was right there. And Sam Billings provides top billing. Of course he does. That's gone. Okay, Everson, that's all right. Swanepoel, 89 to win. If Swanepoel can go off on one and just start smacking some, never mind. He's gone second ball. Okay, Gilchrist. This is not good. 2 wickets like that really damage your chances because we're into the bowlers now. It's 4 runs. We get away with that one. And then he just... frickin'... Okay. $75 to win, 2 wickets in hand. It's completely derailed just because we cannot rely on our tail to do anything, to survive anything. And unfortunately, from what was an incredible position with Billings and Leaning, it's going to be another loss. And it's actually not the batting fault. It's not. Renshaw gets man of the match. I'd probably give it to Leaning in a losing cause. But whatever. Renshaw got dropped on 0. Yeah, Renshaw was not man of the match. Jack Leaning was man of the match. So, but it's another loss, and it's just the quality that we do not have at the moment. And it's really, really not doing it for us. Okay. Miyeye's injured. No. The problem is the bowling. It seems like we've sorted the batting out a little bit. The last couple of games, we've been able to... I mean, until you get to like number 8, we've been able to bat and put on a decent score. The bowling is just not strong enough. We were taking wickets. Just not strong enough overall. Okay, we're going to look at the table. We are 1 game away from the halfway mark in the county championship. It's yeah, it's not ideal where we are. I still believe that we will be able to survive. We've just got to sort the bowling out. And maybe there is something to do with the fielding. With the long form, I don't really mess with the fielding that much. Maybe I should. I don't know. It feels like if I did that, I would be tinkering all day long, and I don't, I'll be honest, I don't want that, the point of that is a bit, I don't know, it's a bit much. But maybe that's what we need to do. I think it's more just our bowling quality is not quite there. It's not, it's, it is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It was, unfortunately, another loss. We were not able to rescue the draw. In fact, we went for the win. And if you go for the win and you lose, you have to accept that. It's the other side of the coin. But if you settle for the draw before you even start, and then you lose, can't really complain. At least we went for the win. Same as last time. We went for the win. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you next time.